and your calcite crystals, guys. So you have this. It knows exactly what poison ivy. Well, leaves of animals. So no lions, tigers, bears, monkeys, squirrels, no raccoons, no anacondas, no pythons. No poisonous animals either, so if you see a scorpion and you decide to play with it, it won't do you anything. What you have to stay away from inside of here, guys, this. That is what our poison ivy looks like, guys. So as you can see, no leaves of 3. 8 to 9 leaves, 21 times stronger. No forms of medication on the island to get it off of you guys. So don't touch the leaf, bark, or the sap. Or red birch trees. That is a sign that these guys are close by the cave, and we have poison ivy in here that is thicker and taller than those guys. So we try our hardest not to take you guys in here when we have heavy rain. Any of you guys like to drink tequila? Mm-hmm. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila. And if you can handle another one, you're going to hit the floor. Agave plants, guys, good for making tequila. But those are not the most important plants in here. This is our national plant of the island. It is called a silver thatch palm. Anything that we created from this, whether it's hats, baskets, carrying baskets, shoes, belts, ropes, roofs for your house, beds to sleep in, all created from our national plant. And we traded this to other Caribbean countries for sugar, corn, and rice. I think you guys prefer the mango trees in here as well. So all around the area, guys, our red birch trees, that is a sign that these guys are all close by the cave. No matter how big or how small the cave is, you'll find one of these guys either sitting in front, on the side, or on top of the cave, because they're obsessed with the orange dirt in the area. Now, orange dirt pretty much causes everything out here to go 5 times faster and 5 times on normal size. But these guys have a secondary name. We call it a tourist tree. And it's a reason why we call it a tourist tree. You know what happens to you guys when you get sunburned? You start to turn red, you start to peel, you start to look exactly like our tree. It's the name tourist tree, guys. So ladies and gentlemen, while you're back here, please do me a favor. Do not pull out any open food back here. We might not have any dangerous animals in here, guys, but we got a couple of them in here that will chase you around for your food. Especially our peacocks. And just be happy, guys, if you see one of the normal ones, you're fine, just as long as you don't encounter Jimmy. Jimmy is the, how can I say this in a nice way? Doubt it. Thank you. Yes, but he's actually one of, out of 120 of them that we have here, that is the only one that is on normal size. So a normal size peacock usually stands about that tall, guys. Jimmy's roughly about that tall.
Oh, wow.
And if he catches you in here with barbecue chips, you guys better learn how to become Usain Bolt today. Just giving you guys a little heads up. So if you're ready, guys, welcome to Open Ceiling Cave. Head on down, take your time, mind your heads and your steps. You can take as much pictures as you want, use your flash, not gonna harm the rocks. We're on vacation for a reason, to make memories, ladies and gentlemen. So come on down, pull out your phones, pull out your cameras, take as much memories as you can things. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Open Ceiling Cave. Welcome to the only place on the Cayman Islands where you can burn calories, get down the road. Mind your head as you get in, and the cave is about 1 of them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to inside of open ceiling cave. The reason why we call it open ceiling, that big hole up there, that was your main entrance. In and out of the cave back in the day, before the stairs got put inside of here. How old this park is, it is between 10 to 15 million years old. Your caves are between 2 to 4 million years old. So let's see if you guys learned anything while you're in school. So coming up from the ground are called what? You guys just went to school for girls and boys. So let's teach you guys a little bit. So coming up from the ground are your stalagmites, and coming down from the ceiling are your stalactites. On any stalactites above your head, it takes a full 100 years for a quarter of an inch to grow inside of these areas, and that's only in certain caves. Some caves will actually grow a lot faster or a lot longer. Some echo all over the park itself. The reason why I know that is because, as I said, I played too much in here as a kid. So over here, ladies and gentlemen, you have 3 caves under this area, whole another room. So if you want to, guys, you are allowed to go in, but you can only stay about 6 minutes. Any longer than that, you come out of this area past that time, and I promise you, you will look like a spotted leopard inside of here because of the amount of mosquitoes that are in here, guys. So it's up to you. But we have friends inside of the cave that help with that as well. So if you look around the area and you see black spots like that, look straight up above it.
Oh, wow.
Those, ladies and gentlemen, are fruit bats. Fruits and mosquitoes are all these guys eat. One of them can pretty much eat 100,000 mosquitoes a day. But we also call our fruit bats the gardeners of the area. Once these guys come out of the cave, they go out. So we have 3. Jamaican. Your whitish color that gives that shimmery shine, guys. Then you have your other version. This is the only cave on the property, ladies and gentlemen, that doesn't have any lights in it. We go off by the natural sunlight. So, can you see me? Oh, now you can.
Sorry.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to the dark room. So the root system that you see hanging around the area, those are 2 kinds of trees. One is called a wild fig tree, and the other is called a strangler blossom. They are the strongest kinds of trees on the island that they will crack rock just to get inside of the cave. But I don't think you guys care about that. You guys are probably wondering why we gave this area the name Crystal Caves. Because I promise you, you will find crystals inside of the cave. And they're called calcite crystals, ladies and gentlemen. They're created by water. It dissolves the limestones on the outside, bringing in the minerals, creating your calcium carbonate stones. Right down there, that's your half cave, guys. That is what we call our stomach cave. 75 feet long, and you have to crawl around on your stomach the whole way through. You guys ready for that? Behind me, on the opposite side. And you are allowed to go in if you want to take some pictures, guys. Or if you want to be a little adventurous. Can you see the light inside of there?
Yeah.
That is around there by the back part of this. To your left, there's going to be a ridge over to the left. You have to go under that and come out by the back part of the stairs. You just got to get on your hands and knees to go into that area. So if you got back problems, wrong cave to go inside of, guys. Behind you, ladies and gentlemen, that, guys, is our entrance to our second longest cave on the entire property. We call that the treehouse cave. And it will take you back out to the treehouse. But I'll see you guys out there in 15 hours. That is how long it will take you to pass through the cave. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's say we take you guys in there now. Make you walk the hallway. Depends on how fast you're walking through that hallway and the random positions you would be in. That hallway will take you 4 to 5 hours just to walk through it. But once you get to the end of that, well, that's where the fun part begins. Then you have a decision to make, 12 of them. because there's 12 different directions that you have to pick to actually try and get out of this area. And if you don't know which one to pick, I promise you, you will get lost inside of here, like I did, 7 different times. Because as I said, guys, I played too much inside of this park as a kid. So, enough on the very first tour that we did here, guys. And as I said before, ladies and gentlemen, strong enough, crack wall, just to get inside of the cave, guys. So, it is a little warm inside of here, guys, so do what you gotta do, and then we get you guys out of here.